Hello, 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 beauties. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome in, look around, check out some of my other videos, see if there's something that resonates with you. And if so, make sure you like, comment, share. Wait a minute. And if you're going to do all that, you may as well subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. But when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are aware when I upload more amazing videos such as this. So you guys, another living alone day here in Bali, Indonesia. And just doing my thing, you know, whatever that may be, doing my thing. It has been raining for like straight a week from morning time until nighttime and all through the night. It has been pouring down here, you guys. Today, I did not wake up to rain. 3 days ago, I did not wake up to rain. But 3 days ago, I felt like, I didn't notice it at first, but I felt like a sudden burst of energy. Like, y'all know that I have been complaining about not feeling myself for at least a good year. A good year I have not been feeling good at all. Like, I have just been going through the motions. I've had like brain fog a little bit, or the lack of concentration. I have had a lack of energy. I have had, like, my body has felt achy. You know, my eye is still running. I think that's just my sinuses and all that. But my knee, my back, like, it hasn't really been a day where I haven't dealt with something to make me question, like, is this normal? Like, is this what aging is about? But 3 days ago, when I got up, I was like, I was doing errands, you know, because usually I'll do a couple errands and I'd be like, oh, I don't even feel like, I don't even want to finish. I'll do the rest tomorrow. But honey, 3 days ago, I felt it. I was like riding my motorbike. I was like, dang, girl, you hitting up a lot of spots and you ain't really complaining. Like, I felt good. You know, I felt really good. I felt energetic. And then yesterday, I noticed the same thing. And then this morning when I got up, I sat up. I gave thanks like I always do, said a prayer before I even got up out of the bed. I did my little stretch, my morning stretch, and took my supplements, my vitamins, drank me a cup of coffee. I said I'm not going to put no pressure on myself because, y'all, I must confess, over the past 3 days, I have not gone to the gym. Because it's been so rainy. And when it rains here in Indonesia, it rains. It ain't like no, even the sprinkling be wet, you know? It rains. It's the kind of rain that if you're riding your motorbike and that rain is hitting you, it is painful. It stings. And then it just gets like real sloppy wet here. This is a tropical environment. It gets sloppy wet, you know? So I just didn't want to get in that wetness, you know? And then it's something about rain and clouds and all that. It don't make you feel the best. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was really raining. I haven't gone to the gym today though, before it starts to rain, because I'm sure it will rain this afternoon. It started out really sunny this morning, but it's getting a bit cloudy. I want to get up, get out, at least get to the gym before it starts raining and do a workout. So my confession is I have not worked out in a few days. But I have been eating well. Like, I haven't been going off the Richter scale. I think one day I might have gone left. And the only thing that I had on that day was 2 cappuccinos back to back. And I always have my cappuccinos with oat milk, but then I do add a little bit of brown sugar. Because they didn't have that. I cannot find agave. I can't find. Anyway, that's the worst that I've eaten since I started this December challenge. And I'm going to tell you, yesterday, let me tell you a conversation I had in my head yesterday. I looked in the mirror and I said, you know what? I just can't lose any weight. I just can't lose no weight. So I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to give up losing weight. And I just want to feel strong. I want to be toned. I just want to feel good. But for me, if I'm honest with myself, the only way I'm really going to feel as I could even stay this size, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no little girl. I ain't no, I ain't no skinny mini, but I do want to get rid of my midsection. My midsection, this extra back fat, and I want to tone up my legs. So I sat down and I was like, girl, stop with the crazy talk. Stop with the bullshit. Girl, come on now. Come on now. Stop playing. You're not going to just settle for where you are. I'm not the settling type anyway. So that's that. So yeah, I've been feeling really good. I've been feeling, really energetic. And I said a little prayer the other day. I was like, now, if you could just heal my eye from leaking, if you could just, because it's more of a nuisance than anything. For those of you who do not know about, it's been a while. Most of y'all probably don't know, because if I shared it on my other channel. But I had 4 surgeries. How I came up with my product line is creating a product that was going to work on my skin. I had 4 surgeries on this eye. My eye would not stop running. It was running. Kind of like what it's doing now, but even worse. It was running so much that my face was raw here. Because you know how when you get a cold and you constantly wiping your nose, all this is usually raw. My face was raw. It was like raw because I was constantly wiping. It was such a nuisance. It's like somebody had turned on the faucet and just my eye wouldn't stop. And at the time I was a makeup artist for MAC Cosmetics, and we had to wear makeup as a part of our uniform. It got to the point where I couldn't even put makeup on this side of my face because by the time I got to work, it would be so smeared and so just a mess. And it was a nuisance. So, I went to the doctor. The doctor told me I was suffering from something called epiphora. She did an in-office examination where she stuck a needle through my tear duct. She said that it was probably lots of dirt in there, and the eye produces more water when it's dry. So if your tear duct is stopped up, then counterproductively, it produces more water when it's dry. And so she did that. She numbed my eye. It was horrible. It was horrible. I believe that she punctured my tear duct because it irritated my eye even more and it got infected. So she sent me to a specialist, went to the specialist. The specialist did a surgery on my eye where he put in a artificial tear duct. Can you imagine? And he was like, oh, you won't be able to see it. It's glass. He actually showed it to me. And I'm like, no, this looked like you're going to be able to see it. It was just like a little valve and it had like a lid on the top with a hole in it, which is supposed to be the tear duct where the water drains. And you weren't supposed to see it. Child, when he put that thing in my eye, I hated it because it made me look like I had a glass eye, and you could see it. After a few days, my body started to reject it, and it got really, really swollen, and my body started to push it out. So you really could see it. So he had to go back in and do another surgery to remove it. He was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work for you because your body's rejecting it. So when he removed it, now I got this hole here that needed to heal. And I got a hole in my face from the incision because the stitches that he was using were dissolvable. And if my eye is still running, it is melting the stitches. It was so horrible. It was so horrible. So every time he stitched it up, the wound would open up again. So I had this open hole where I had to literally put a bandage over my face. I walked around with this bandage over my face for the longest because I had this open hole in my face. It was an open hole where you could actually see the cartilage in my nose. I know, very gross. Then they had to go in, do another surgery, which was a plastic surgery where he stitched it up. Anyway, it messed up my eye. So I was joking in the last vlog where I said I had a cock eye, but I really do, because now my eye is pretty messed up, you know? And one, you could tell, like, one looks like it's squinting, and the other one, you know, if you're head on and you're looking at me, you can see it. And sometimes when I get tired or when I get sick, you can see it. But anyway, so that doctor was like, you know, he was the nicest doctor. He was so cool, because I would be in his office, like, literally crying. I had 4 surgeries from him in a matter of 2 months. So then he finally said, let's do this. Let's send you to a ear, nose, and throat doctor. So I go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor. And the ear, nose, and throat doctor had this powerful, you know, antihistamine gun. And he laid me back and he said, I'm going to stick this down in your nostril as far as it'll go. And you're probably going to feel it in your throat. But you have to be still. It won't be painful. And you know, it is painful when you feel like something all the way up in your nose. It felt like it was going in my brain. And then he shot this mist in there. When he shot this mist in my nose, it was the most relief, like pressure that I didn't even know that I had in my sinuses was relieved. I was like, you got whatever that is in there, you need to send it home with me. And he was like, yeah, you know, we only do this in the office, but I'm going to recommend that you have an antihistamine, and I am going to give you a steroid solution because you have so much blood and buildup and mucus that the steroid is going to wash all that out for you. Child, I had to go to a compound pharmacy where they had to mix it up. They mix it up for you and they refrigerate it. So there's these 2 big bottles that you put in the syringe, and I had to shoot every day. It was the best that I had ever felt. Come to find out, it wasn't my eye after all. It was my sinuses. And I was allergic to the makeup that I was using as a makeup artist. So I didn't have to even go through all them surgeries, but you know, anyway. So as time has gone on, my sinuses be acting up all over the place. And if it's not this eye, because a couple months ago it was this eye that was running. It had cleared up for years where it wouldn't even run anymore after I got that solution. And now they don't even make the solution anymore. Because when I went back to the US, I went back to that ear, nose, and throat doctor. And I was like, I need this. Same doctor wasn't there The doctor that I went to was not there anymore. There was a new doctor. And he was like, well, this is what we do now. So he gave me some more stuff that I have to mix with a saline solution and shoot it up my nose. It's a little bit of relief, but not as much relief as the first thing that I was using. Anyway, long story short, if it's not this eye, it'll switch over to this eye. And I know it's just like a whole bunch of congestion because yesterday I was shooting up my nose and I don't know what it was, but something yellow orange came out. Like not even big, but it was just a little bit of something. And I'm like, oh, that's whatever that is in there is probably a lot and it's clogging me up, which is making my eye go through this whole freaking thing. So anyway, I've been trying to flush out my system. My eyes running. I've just been trying to wait it out. I think it'll probably be a problem that I have. Well, I'm going to speak life. Hopefully it will not be a problem that I have for the rest of my life. Hopefully there will be a solution and I can end this madness because although it's seasonal, it still, acts up from time to time. I notice when I get older, since I've gotten older, I'm dealing with it a lot more. Anyway, it's called epiphora. And a lot of babies and elderly people have it. So I don't know, maybe some old folks and their eye always running, or some babies even. Babies grow out of it. Child, I've been talking about this whole thing. I didn't mean to do that. I just came on to really touch base with you guys and let you know what's been going on with me. Although I've been feeling really good over the past few days, I have not done any vlogging. I've just been in the moment. What have I been doing? I ain't really been doing a whole lot of anything, y'all, to be honest. So this coming week, what I would like to do is jump back on writing more. I am going to work on building my coaching brand more. In the next video, I have something to share with you guys. It'll make this video too long if I go into it today, but I have something that I would like to share with you guys that I have come to the revelation about myself. And as a coach, a wellness coach, a fitness coach, when I am going through the process of being well and healing myself, I share with each and every one of you what I've learned, and it is just another notch in my belt to be able to assist you. But at the same time, there's a lot. Do y'all hear that? This weather is really something else. I've never known the wind to blow this hard in Bali. Yeah. So anyway, this is what I do want to tell y'all though. The reason why I think that I'm feeling better and more energetic and, I don't feel like my body is achy and inflamed like it has been. What I started to do just recently, I ordered some turkey tail and I have been using lion's mane, but turkey tail is a mushroom. And I got the ground up version. So I put it in my protein shakes, my smoothies and stuff like that, right? That's the only thing different that I've done is taken this turkey tail. So if y'all have any of my symptoms, where I'm going to tell you what turkey tail, this wind is tripping me out right now. For real, for real. I'm going to tell you the benefits of turkey tail. And I also use lion's mane, and they're both in the ground version. Let's see if I can read this without turkey tail benefits, without having to get my glasses. It helps with immune support, and it says cancer treatment. Beta glucans, like those found in turkey tail mushrooms, may have anti-carcinogenic abilities. I guess the neighbors are tripped out too because they coming outside. Anti-carcinogen abilities, meaning they can slow the development of cancer. That's one benefit. The other benefit is that it is an antioxidant. Anti-inflammatory, reduces inflammation and eases muscle aches. And it fights free radical damage and reduces oxidation. Cold buster. Let me see what else it says. Strengthens immunity, removes toxins, increases energy, helps with inflammation in joints, supports liver and gut health, boosts athletic performance, and adaptogen, helps with stress. So, if you have any of those symptoms that I told y'all that I've been having, I'm telling you, just the past 3 days, because I was like, what has changed to make me see? It's already raining. I can't. Every time I want to get out and go to the gym, it starts to rain like crazy. And when I tell you it's raining, it is pouring already. It is pouring already. And it just started to rain. I just showed y'all outside. It is pouring raining right now. But yeah, y'all, if you, can you still hear me? If you are suffering from any of those, the things that I talked about, like I just felt like my body just felt so inflamed. My knee, although it is injured and has been injured going on 2 years now, and it's to the point where I can't even bend it right. I've been waking up and my knee, I'm like, my knee don't feel like it has so much pain in it. I'm walking a little straighter. I'm feeling a little better. Like I can feel the difference. Get you some turkey tail, honey. And yesterday I felt so good. I was like, I know it got to be this turkey tail because that's the only thing different that I have changed. I even put some in my coffee. You can't taste it. It's like a sticky substance. Let me show you. Do I have? Okay, let me show y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all the rain too. When I say it be raining hard, it ain't even really started raining as hard as it could yet. But it's only a little bit in this envelope right here because I put the rest in a jar. I was like, I'm just going, because it's so moist here in Bali. And see, it's gotten sticky around the top. So I don't know what makes it sticky. But yeah. Let me let you see. Let me let you see how it look. I'm gonna put some on the counter so y'all can see. Can you see? That's how it comes. It's like a real fine powder. Turkey tail. Get you some turkey tail. Look at this rain. It already done flooded out in front. See, I don't be wanting to walk in all this water. You see that? I just don't be wanting to do it, y'all. So, with that being said, what we're going to do, you see I got my cables here. What we're going to do is get a little bit of a workout while I'm here. do my abs. I am going to, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something because, like I said, while my energy is good, we might as well get it while it's able to be gotten, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to touch base with y'all and say hello. I think I'm gonna jump in the shower. Another thing that I've been doing, I hate cold water on my body. I hate cold water. I love water. I love swimming. But I hate to jump in a cold pool. But another thing that I've been doing is getting in the shower and shocking my body with cold water. That helps to relieve inflammation as well, gets the blood going, and it's good for you. It's good for your system. So I'm gonna get in the shower, do that. I'm gonna sit here, put on me some nice music. I'm gonna massage I bought me some oil the other day when I was out doing my little errands. I bought me some oil and I bought me this candle. And this candle says, I am abundant. Love that for me. Smells amazing. I am going to turn on some music and massage my body down, oil my body down. You feel me? While I'm feeling myself. I shaved my head again the other day, even though my hair is short anyway. But I was like, I'm seeing some little, I don't know, some pieces sticking up. Let me clean them up. And I just happened to go lower and lower and lower. And then I was like, I like this. I like this. I would love it even more if my head was a little more narrower like it was. But we working on that. We are working on not only removing the inflammation from our bodies, but also removing anything excess in my body, our bodies. What I have been praying for, I have been asking the Most High, whatever does not belong in my body, remove it. Remove it from my body. Whatever is weighing me down, whatever is heavy on me, causing me not to feel good, remove it. You can go. You can go. So when I massage my body down, I'm speaking to my body. I'm speaking to the areas that I no longer need, I no longer want, and just speaking life to my body, speaking life to the healing in my knee, the healing in my womb, the healing. You have to be able to speak life to yourself. You have to be able to encourage yourself, especially someone like me who is a single woman. I'm constantly having to encourage myself, motivate myself, speak life to myself, and let myself know that everything is working out in my good. I am provided for. I am protected. I have been sitting visualizing. That's what I'm gonna do when I oil my body down. Visualize the life that I want by remembering those feelings that I felt at one time about something good. You know, just visualizing. As we get older, we lose, for whatever reason, our ability to dream. And maybe not the ability, like we don't give ourselves permission to do the things that make us feel good. You know, and that goes into something else. That goes into what I want to talk to y'all about in the next video. So although you won't see it in this video, maybe I will record it when I get out of the shower so I can talk about this while it's fresh on my mind, because it's something that I want to share with you. is something that makes me feel very vulnerable. But by me healing, I'm also giving someone else out there permission to heal. And I think that's why it's so important for us to share our stories, for us to own our voices and to speak. A lot of us don't feel good about our situations. We don't feel good about our lives. We don't feel good about, we don't feel as confident as we can be because there are so many things within ourselves that we're ashamed of, that we feel guilty about, that we don't speak out loud. Like we don't speak those things out loud that we were taught not to speak. And when you keep that within yourself, it really, it doesn't give you power. It lessens your power. See, for me, when I let go of the things that don't make me feel good, the things of the past, maybe things that I've done, maybe things that I've said, maybe things that were said to me and done to me, when I let it go, when I speak it out, those things that we were told, don't tell what happens in this house, those things that we were told that are supposed to make us shame, when I speak about those things, it gives me freedom. Now they don't have control over me. I have control over those things. And I think that's why I'm so confident. You know what I'm saying? I feel, well, child, I ain't gonna say I'm confident all the time, but I've always been a person who is not afraid to share themselves, to be open, to be naked, to release, emotionally naked, spiritually naked, to let you see what it looks like for me and what it feels like for me. Because when you heal, when a woman heals, she heals a nation. So I want to encourage you, if you are someone who is going through a spiritual awakening, or you going through a healing, or you going on a self-love journey, part of that journey is not only to be able to speak those things out loud that you may have done that you're not so proud of, or the things that you may have said to someone that you're not so proud of, and apologizing to yourself first. It starts with you. It ain't about nobody else. It starts with you. But at some point, you do have to apologize to those people if you have the ability to do so. If not, you speak it out loud. You speak it to the Creator. You ask for forgiveness. You forgive yourself and you move on. That way, nobody can hold anything against you. Nobody can hold nothing against me, because I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm telling y'all what I do, how I do. And for me, it's freeing. And when you free yourself, there's a certain power in that. There's a certain power that you possess when you say, yeah, those things happen to me, but those things are not me. Yeah, these characteristics have been weighing me down. And it ain't about, oh, that's just who I am. That's just how I do. That's just who I be. If it's not working for you, and if it keeps showing up in conversations that you're having with other people, and they're pointing it out, if it keeps showing up where you feel like you're not at a point in your life where you would like to be or you need to be, then that's something that you could possibly look at and say, let me forgive myself for that. Let me speak that. Let me take accountability for that and start working on that. When all those things happen, it frees you. There's weight that is lifted off you because you've been holding it in and holding back for so long, maybe because of fear of someone judging you. Maybe because you were taught you don't speak those things out loud. Maybe because you've suppressed all of that stuff, that heavy stuff, that shameful stuff for so many years. And then when you allow yourself to let it go. When you give yourself permission, you own your power. Which brings me to my book. And this, it's not a plug, but if you have not bought my book, Permission to Power, I speak about a lot of those shameful events that happened in my life that I held on to and I was afraid to talk about, because if I expose myself, then I'm exposing the people that caused me the pain. And maybe they haven't owned up to that yet. But what that does is allows those people to have the power over you. No, my truth is my truth. And I get to tell it, I get to speak it. And the way that I feel about those things are valid. And even if you don't validate them, I have to be able to validate them for myself. So, permission to power. Speaking of that, I have some affirmation cards that I created to go with permission to power. Y'all got to forgive my nail too. I broke my nail yesterday. But I am going to read an affirmation card since we own this. What should I? Oh, permission to heal and thrive. Let's start with that. Permission to heal and thrive is the one that came up. Permission to heal and thrive. It says, I give my body permission to heal, thrive, and grow stronger every day. Healing starts when you grant yourself permission to listen and to honor your body. That's what this one says. So, and it comes with a book as well. It comes with a book that you refer to. And it says, oh God, I don't have my glasses. Let's try this. Let's try. It says, healing, no, we ain't gonna be able to do it, baby. Let me get the glasses, sugar. Mama can't do it without her seeing eyeglasses. Where they at? Mama can't do it without her glasses. Oh, okay. Dang, I done jumped in and ain't even prepared. So it says healing is a journey, not a destination. Today, give your body permission to heal at its own pace. Trust that your body knows how to regenerate and restore its strength. When you honor your body's needs, whether it's rest, nourishment, or movement, you give it space to thrive. Healing is not just a day where you listen to your body and give it the care it deserves. And wait. Healing is not just physical. That's the word I miss. It's emotional, mental, and spiritual. Let today be the day where you listen to your body and give it care it deserves to grow stronger. Forgive me, I'm reading like I'm reading like one of them kids who had to go to the other class. They had to go to the other class. You know them kids. The midday, they had to go to the special classes. That's how I'm reading. No shade if you were one of those kids. Yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come on and touch base with you. I know that I have been missing in action for a few days. I ain't been doing nothing, just been trying to heal. And I feel so much better for the past 3 days. And I am hoping and praying that it remains that way. We remain going in that direction. But yeah, remind me on the next video that I got to tell y'all something that I learned about myself, a revelation that I learned about myself, a revelation that I was so excited about. It was a little bit shameful. I felt a little bit shame, but I was also excited because, like I said, taking accountability over your own healing, taking accountability over your own growth becoming aware of some of those things that have held you back, or becoming aware of some things that you can work on to make yourself better, is everyone's responsibility. And I just wanted to share my healing, my growth, my awareness with you. But in the meantime, until the next time, we're going to go get in the shower. We're going to grease our body down. You be fit, okay? Be fierce. Be fabulous. Healthy is the new sexy. Bye, y'all.
Hey.